Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is September 4th. It's noon. We're live here from HQ3.
Where's the prep sheets? Do we not have the prep sheets?
We do not have the prep sheets today. The prep sheets.
Che's been lacking.
Che's been lacking.
Che should have blessed us with some prep sheets. Fantasy football draft last night, boys.
Fantasy football draft. It went well.
We should be. Let's pivot to being a sports podcast, like a football analysis podcast for the fall.
I know.
Francis, I know you're on board.
I'm ready. I got my team. I got my squad. The order just randomly put me first pick, and my gut said Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, it's a great pick.
But in 2 quarterback leagues, sometimes it's a precedent to put. I mean, you can't go wrong with McCaffrey, even with the
Who were your
weighted
quarterbacks that you got? Because I know you took Drake May, but then you dropped him.
Yeah, I dropped him. That was a very late pick. I didn't know who he was.
You already had 2 QBs at that time.
I'd heard you say a lot about Drake May, so I thought he was somebody important.
Yeah, but if you saw, I didn't even take Drake May, and I had many opportunities to take him.
Yeah, but you took a Travis Kelce pick because you went to go get milk or something.
No, that was because Roan ran out of time. This is what happened. So I'm on the last.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You ran out of time.
I never ran out of time.
I thought you. So it was me that ran out of time.
Yes, of course.
How would me running
you
out
were
of time?
automatically assigned a pick. What do you mean?
What happened on my screen was because I'm the commissioner of the league, so my layout on my laptop doesn't look the same as yours. So it looked like on my screen, it looked like Roan ran out of time, and then it said like something, and then I was trying to. It was like stuck on Roan on my screen. It was
mine lagged a couple times too.
It was stuck on Roan being out of time, and I was like, do I have to like do something to make him?
We're burying the lead. Sass drafted 4 tight ends and 3 wide receivers. The most insane strategy.
No.
Francis has never played fantasy football before, and he knows not to do that.
No, what happened was, so I'm stuck on. This is on my screen. I believe that you didn't run out of time, but on my screen it said you ran out of time. It's stuck on that. I'm trying to figure out how to get it to move to Brandon, who's the next pick, and then it's giving me all these options. So I just select auto pick, assuming that it's going to just automatically give you a pick. And then as soon as I select auto pick, it jumps like 3 spots to me, and then it just says I have Travis Kelce. And I was like, what the fuck just happened?
But
I was like 3rd pick. I was like, I don't want Travis Kelce.
But that doesn't.
And that's why I picked so many tight ends.
No, but that doesn't mean you pick more tight ends just because you got your tight end early. You shouldn't.
I picked multiple tight ends because I was like, I don't even know if Travis Kelce's going to play half the games this year.
He's going to play half the games.
He's like 50.
Yeah, but that's good.
It's going to be like Gronk in his last season. He's going to play 1 game.
No, he's still a upper echelon. That doesn't mean you
Travis
need
Kelce
more
sucks,
tight ends.
dude.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you need
Up
Cole
until
Kmet.
No, I needed more tight ends. But now the problem is all of my wide receivers and tight ends are on the fucking Texans. So if the Texans have a bad game, I'm fucked. Every one of my players. I have Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, Dalton Schultz.
Backup quarterback on my team. I chose a backup quarterback.
Yeah, but didn't you already have 2 quarterbacks?
Yeah, if any one of them goes down hurt, we are.
Well, then you'll just trade for. You'll pick up a free.
Okay, didn't know that was a thing. Nobody told me anything about how this works. I actually texted the group 1 minute before it started. Are we doing this on Zoom?
Yeah, but I texted prior to that, and I said, we're not doing anything. This is very.
At first, we were going to do it for like fun content. For like, I thought we were going to come in here and do it, and like.
That's what I was. That was the original idea.
Something like that. Have wings.
That was the original idea that I had.
Stuffed crust pizza.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But then I was like, 10 people. It's too much. It's not.
Right.
Also, most of them are in Chicago.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's 50-50. The 5 of us in this room, and then 5 Chicago brothers.
Yeah.
Which,
well,
God bless them.
I don't know that my squad is particularly good.
It is good.
I don't know much about.
No,
I don't know when you're supposed to pick
team.
a defense or a kicker. You think I have the worst team, right?
No, you don't. How? You have Christian McCaffrey.
You'll
Sass's team for week 1. Sass's team is predicted to have the most points.
I had a great draft. There's no way beating around it.
I chose the Jets defense because they're predicted to be the best defense in the league.
The Jets defense is going to be great.
Yes, but someone then made the point, or I read after the fact, that you need to see their schedule and you want...
that was me. I was thinking a lot of schedule stuff. That's why I picked a lot of guys on the Lions. Easiest schedule in the league.
Yeah, because if the Jets defense is playing a whole bunch of really good teams, especially early in the season somehow.
Your team is good. What are you talking about? You have
Drake
Dak
May is
Prescott,
bad.
but you don't have him anymore. You have Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, and Christian McCaffrey and Devin A-Chain, Puka Nacua and Malik Neighbors, Njoku and Jaden Reed.
I just chose the funkiest
You got
names.
a couple of guys that like if you were to put together anytime touchdown parlay with your roster, it would be like plus 500,000 to win.
Let's do it. I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. Watch me.
I bet I would bet a hefty amount of money that Francis is not the worst team in the league.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You're not going to be in last place.
Well, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, it's quarterback heavy, and you got some good quarterbacks. I don't know why everyone's down on Aaron Rodgers this year. Aaron Rodgers is going to ball the fuck out this year. You think he could get hurt?
I think he could get hurt. He's old. He
Yeah,
didn't
but he's
play last
wise.
season.
I'm a little tired of what he says,
Of his words.
of all the stuff he talks about.
Yeah.
The Justin Tucker thing, I actually
That's
didn't
so
think was that
full of
dumb.
himself. He just needs to shut
What
up.
did he say about Justin Tucker?
He drafted Justin Tucker like 4th round.
Oh yeah, you got the best kicker.
Yep.
But I was looking at the points breakdown. Like, that's going to be good.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no IR spot. So and you have Nick Chubb. If Nick Chubb comes back, you're gonna be fucking stacked.
I didn't know he wasn't around. Where is he?
He's hurt.
Oh.
That's why.
Broken penis.
I got fucked because Brandon was in front of me for half my picks, and he took everyone that I was going to pick. Consistently every single time I would have my thing hovered over someone, and he would take it before me. And it wouldn't even be like the automatically recommended top pick.
That's why I picked
It's just
Drake
two
May.
guys that know ball.
Was that I
It's a
thought I
zag.
needed another quarterback, and he was the top one at that point.
You zag when everybody else zigs.
That's right.
I think it's gonna be a great season.
Yeah, me too.
It's
I mean, Drake May is not a bad pick. It's just he's not going to
start.
play.
So he is a bit.
He is a bad pick. But he might play because Jacoby Brissett got hurt in preseason. He might get hurt again.
Or that Jacoby Brissett might just suck, and they're like, okay,
And
it's
they're-
time
yeah.
for Drake May.
Realistically, Drake May's going to end up playing probably like 50% of the games. If
Which
I
is
had
not
to
till
guess.
later in the season.
Yeah.
You're not gonna even need him till then. You're good. You're good.
It's Drake May.
I'm
Where's
bullish
he
on
from?
Francis.
I don't know, but he went to UNC.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Tar Heel.
Tar Heels.
Tar Heel. But before the NFL draft, they went through who he's following, and he
All
exclusively
whites.
followed the white quarterbacks. He followed every
That's
mediocre
how you know he belongs in New England.
to great white quarterback, and
Yeah.
not a single black quarterback.
Is that right?
No, literally, it was like Joe Burrow, Josh Allen,
And then
Matthew
Sam
Stafford.
Darnold.
It's interesting
Yeah,
because
yeah, he was following like backups.
I'll be honest with you. I thought he was black.
Zach Wilson.
Drake May is a pretty black
Oh
name.
yeah, it is.
It is.
Wow. If you're named after a month or a color, you're probably black.
Or Drake.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're named after Drake.
He's
you're
young.
probably black.
He's like 21.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
And when did Drake get famous? I guess more than
That would have
Probably
been 2000 and I know exactly. 2008.
9, 8.
08 was when he did Best I Ever Had.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. That's when that came out. I remember it.
Baby, you're my everything.
What a great song.
You're all I ever
What was the
wanted.
draft that you had yesterday that wasn't our draft?
So ours was PPR, and I had a non-PPR draft.
Okay, but what league was it? I mean,
It was like my sister's
Okay.
like work league. Or
it
some
wasn't
shit
like
that.
advisors.
No.
Because I know a lot of people last night had multiple drafts, and I texted Tommy asking if he wanted to do the league, and he said he couldn't do it because he had the advisors draft.
The fuck?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah,
Thank God we have none of those suckers in
I
it.
know. Well, I was just pumped because I was only asking because I felt bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want you in the league.
I didn't
Actually,
want him in the
Tommy.
league at all. It's the last guy you want in the league.
Tommy Altoff.
Yeah, Tommy's the kind of guy. Tommy's the kind of guy that's like he would like hold dudes on the bench instead of letting you trade them.
Yeah. He thinks it's a zero-sum game.
Yeah,
Which I guess in fantasy football it is a zero-sum game. I don't even know what that saying means, but I like saying it.
yeah, I've never heard it.
Zero-sum game? What does it mean?
A zero-sum game is winner take all.
Winner take
Winner
all.
takes nothing in our league.
It means that there's it's you either win everything or you win nothing.
So there's no sum.
Yeah.
To the game.
I don't know why zero sum denotes that, but it means it's one person wins or one thing wins and everyone else gets nothing.
I was
Well-
talking to a friend of mine who owns somebody's like like record catalog. And I was like, damn, like that means they don't get paid off their music now. And he's like, uncomfortably was like, yeah, well, it's a zero-sum game. It's like, what?
That's what I think Bob Dylan sold his entire catalog to Sony for like $200 million a couple of years ago.
Zero-sum game.
Yeah, but also $200 million when you're like 90.
That's
pretty
to me.
good
That's
deal.
a $200 million sum game that he's won.
It's basically just, well, is it a fuck you to your ancestors? Like, is it a fuck you to your lineage, or do they
I don't
just
think so, dude. If you make $200 million,
if you make $200 million and make sure to spend it,
so that like Sony can use his music in like movies 50 years from now.
But basically, my point is that his kids don't get royalties off the music.
Yeah, but they'll get his $1 billion that they're gonna inherit.
Well, if he spends it all, or if he leaves it to some bullshit fucking
I could see him
Charity.
giving it to like a 22-year-old girl.
foundation,
Yeah, or a foundation.
or if he leaves it to. Did you hear that fucking Bill Gates gives all of his money to charities because he hates his wife?
I don't know about that.
No,
he was
that's
doing
not
that.
true.
He was doing
That's
that
not true?
They,
forever.
they ran the foundation together, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
That was like, well, I remember being a
biggest
child and
philanthropist
everyone
in the
being
world.
like, well, Bill Gates would actually be way richer if he didn't donate all of his money. That was like a known thing.
Yeah.
And that was before he even got divorced.
Yeah. I heard, or that she was, I don't even know. I'm getting into too many shitty conversations with people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
True. Not like us.
Yeah. You guys, that's why I come to you guys.
These
as
are guys
my
that just
bastion of
strictly
knowledge.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I come to you guys to learn what the fuck is going on.
I'm pretty sure I've made 3 things up already on this podcast.
But that his bitch wife made it seem like he went to Epstein Island and he didn't even actually go to Epstein Island. But
Did
it
he
was really
not?
just his bitch wife trying to fucking sully his good name,
Oh, I didn't
putting
know
the
that.
pedophile stink on fucking sweet Bill Gates.
I thought he did go to Epstein Island.
No, that's his wife propagandizing,
She went to Epstein Island.
according to the 85 IQ person I was talking to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I can't remember if their divorce was acrimonious or not. I do know that they were true business partners. She was, she was an employee at
Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's crazy how
They started
these,
dating.
these billionaires are just plugging up their employees. Like,
Yeah,
is
but
that
she
ethical?
was pretty high up though. I think I watched that doc they did about him being Bill or inside Bill's mind or something like that. Once a year he goes on a vacation
Where he
for
can
a week,
cheat on his wife.
and he just goes to a cabin in the woods and cheats on his wife.
It's like in
With
there.
what,
It was in
bears?
their like
No.
marriage. It was in. It was.
It's
They
not
had some
right.
sort of.
This is made up.
No,
This
I
isn't what he
think
does.
they had like an agreement.
No.
Yes,
Where'd you get that from?
I remember reading about it. They had like an agreement where where once a week he would go on vacation. He
Once
was
a
allowed
week?
or once a
Once
a
a year
week
he goes on vacation and he calls it his Think Week. And all he does is he goes and he brings this duffel bag filled with books and he reads like 12 or 15 books in a week in a cabin and
Yeah.
just thinks. That's all he does. Kind of unplugs.
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
So no cheating goes on.
As far as I know, I was just, fucking entertaining Sass's thing.
His bullshit.
I swear he had a week. I read something about him having a week where he was allowed to.
I think you're thinking of Andrei Kirilenko.
No, that definitely
You're thinking of
not.
Andrei Kirilenko, AK-47.
Yeah, on his birthday, his presumably Russian or Eastern European wife allowed him a hall pass every year on his birthday.
Which is crazy because he's in the NBA, so he's also taking a hall pass 364 other days of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Yeah,
I really appreciate
A
this.
sexual purge once a year. All laws are out the window.
She's
Yeah, I
probably
don't know.
taking his birthday as a holiday too,
Yeah.
a holy day.
Do you guys think that if the purge were real, if the government allowed us to do it, would you go out to the streets or would you shelter in home in place?
Shelter and home for sure.
You wouldn't kill.
No, maybe I would go fishing and I would like go somewhere where it's catch and release only. Just eat a bunch of fish.
The tiniest fish.
Big enough.
Yeah, a lot of
Big
places.
enough.
A lot of places have like the place that I go fishing in New Jersey. It's catch and release only, so I could go there and just do a little fish fry.
On the purge day.
Yeah,
Someone ate 16 fish last night.
Yeah.
Look at all the bones.
This
Fillet
is,
'em
the
up.
lawlessness has to stop.
Bring a cooler out there.
Bring them
That does
home.
sound
No, you
nice.
gotta
Yeah.
bring them home because
Yeah, I
the next
could.
day it's over.
But I've already done it. The deed's already been done.
I
You, don't
think
get,
about
you
those-
can't get in trouble after the purge is over.
I think about those cobia we had to throw back all the time.
Yeah, I don't think about those that often.
I don't think about them either.
Why? Why? Would you be in the streets?
Apparently they're good.
Apparently they were amazing. That's all they talked about was how amazing they
It
were.
was very odd. They were like, I mean, probably the best eating fish. Like, we could bring them just right over to this dock. They'll cook them up for us.
Yeah, they
get
were
a little-
telling us that we could keep them and eat them. And
get
then
a little teriyaki on them.
something happened along the way where that law changed.
Midstream.
I don't know why or how, but all of a sudden everything switched to no, yeah, we can't
It was literally like
do the thing that we got you excited about.
the
Oh,
day.
you got to go over to South Dakota or South fucking Carolina for that, which is like 20 miles that way. It's
The
like,
day before and the entire day leading up to us fishing, all they were talking about was how good the fish are and how we can bring them over to this dock. It's like a restaurant that you pull up to and they cook them up for you. And then we like caught one and they were like, "Oh no, we can't keep any of these."
What the
And
fuck?
we were like, "Oh, okay."
It was
I don't
probably,
care.
you guys must have upset them as Yankees.
I'm a catch and release man. Everyone knows that about me.
You don't have the gall to kill a fish.
No. Well, actually, I did kill a fish. It was pretty bad. I was gonna eat smallmouth bass.
lake bass?
Yeah.
When was this?
This was recently. I was gonna eat smallmouth bass.
Oh, no,
and
that's a trout bass.
trout bass is not a thing, but I didn't know how to fillet a smallmouth, and I didn't know how to kill a smallmouth. I know how to clean a trout and kill a trout. All you have to do, because trout are so delicate, you just take like a stick or a rock or something and you just bang them on the head once, lights out immediately.
Mm.
So I have this smallmouth bass, and I'm holding it, and I take a rock and I just give it a, now it's just flopping around
It's
in my
angry.
hand. Yeah. So now I'm just not dying. It won't die. Its head is made out of fucking like concrete.
It got a metal plate in its head.
Yeah.
Can't go through
Yeah.
airport
Nate
security.
Diaz.
Yeah. It's like fucking steel toe Tim's. And so then I take my knife and I just stab it right in the head, and it died immediately.
Oh, good.
Lights out immediately. And
Should have
That
started
doesn't
with that.
Sound immediate because you had just
I tortured
bludgeoned
it to death. And
Yeah.
then I was like, all right, I'm gonna fillet it. And I tried to fillet it how you would fillet a trout,
Trout bass?
and it's all bones. And I ended up just throwing it back in the water, just like the head's off. There's like scales all over my hands, and just tossed it back in the water. I was like, this is so brutal. I felt so bad.
So you killed it for nothing.
I killed it for no reason.
You just fucking brutalized
Damn.
the
Yeah.
fish.
I'm not
However,
laughing.
smallmouth bass are an invasive species, and I caught 30 smallmouth bass in one day.
But you let them all go.
I let them all go. So I killed, one out of every 30 it's pretty good ratio.
Yeah, you did 3% damage on the species.
Yeah. And I'm fishing barbless hooks. Like, I'm taking care of these fish.
Yeah, so they're probably going back procreating afterwards.
Yeah.
You're probably making it worse if they're an invasive species. You're probably teaching them that it's important that life is precious and short, that they need to get to fucking right now.
Yeah. I don't know. It was pretty bad. I felt pretty bad about it. I was contemplating
Damn.
if I should tell that story or not.
As you brutalize a fish.
It was a scene.
You're too old to be doing that. Were you
Yeah,
alone?
I felt like those videos where they'll show like someone who like shoots up a mall or something, and they're like, yeah, he would torture small animals as a child. I felt like someone was gonna see me just like standing on a rock, just like sawing into this fish for no reason.
Just like listening to a podcast. Just like, well, throw it back in. Sunglasses on, unchanged expression.
Have you ever seen that movie Hostel?
No, I don't think so.
It's a horror movie. There's a scene in it that what you just described reminded me of. They pay a lot of money to go basically torture and murder people
Yeah.
in these, torture dens in Eastern Europe somewhere. And one guy pays a bunch and goes to do it, but he kind of screws up, and he has like this power saw or something like that. And the girl who's strapped to the chair, he accidentally gets her hair caught in the saw, and it sort of like rips her scalp off, but she's still alive. And he's like, oh, he's like, oh no, he's mad that he did it too gruesomely. He wanted to take his time, and like he keeps fucking it up. And the fact that he's making her so brutal makes him turned off about the whole experience, which is you and the fish.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's the same, or in Triangle of Sadness, they like get caught on a desert island, and then they're like, "We'll like hunt this deer," and they go up to the deer and they like smash it over the head and start celebrating, and then it just starts screaming in pain. This is wailing in pain. And, like 2 minutes later, they're like walking out, crying, huddling each other, like, cuddling each other.
And then I googled when I got back, I googled how to fillet a smallmouth to see how far off I was. In a trillion years, I never would have done that the right way.
Where I feel like, what are their bones on?
The thing is, their spine is fucking huge. Their spine is like as thick as this mic stand, and you pretty much, I don't even know how to describe it. It's not how I would.
You take a little knife, a thin knife, and you cut both the fillets off, and then you peel.
No,
it's spine out like that.
It's not like that.
There's no doubt in my mind Francis will be able to do this with
alacrity. I could do it.
I promise you wouldn't.
And precision.
Also, like my knife wasn't sharp enough.
Right. Well, that's what everyone says.
Yeah, but like it is for trout. It's easily sharp enough for trout.
Huh. You're a brutal animal.
Yeah, I felt pretty bad about that.
Yeah, so for the purge, you would just be stabbing fish in the head.
Well, ideally, I would eat those fish.
Yeah. For the purge, Francis, you would be first team all purge.
I'd be a purger.
You would be in the streets with like wielding a bat, doing like cool moves and landing like fucking Black Panther.
I'd be like one of those guys, on a ATV going down the street and doing a wheelie, standing on the back,
like swinging a bat with barbed wire around it in your hand before you fucking take someone's head off with
Strength in numbers. I would love a purge. I could do a purge.
You'd be so great. Who would you
purging
target?
right now, actually. Purging myself. I am trying
puking
to
a lot.
Just get all the toxins out of my body, even though I did have 2 Negronis last night, which was a mistake.
I saw you this morning eating an apple and drinking water, and I was like, I've been there, trying to make up for lost time.
Well, I knew we were going
to repair the damage.
We always seem to podcast right through my lunchtime, and I have a hard time with my energy levels because that's when I would be eating.
Yeah, that's when you'd refuel.
And then if we do it after, then I'm crashing from the meal that I ate, so I get tired. But if I do it before, I'm crashing because I don't have enough energy.
Yeah,
you're a fuel machine. You're a gas guzzler.
I am.
You're like an Escalade.
Yeah.
We need to just dump fucking $50 of fuel in you a day just so you can keep on going.
Probably Hummer more. H2.
Yeah. Which were awesome. They were such badass vehicles.
They were cool.
I miss gas guzzlers. These bitch ass fucking Elon Musk cars.
Oh yeah.
Gas guzzlers were fucking incredible. Why not just use the gas that we have?
It is pretty crazy how long like a tank of gas lasts you now though.
Oh, yeah.
You can go 300 miles without refueling.
Otherwise, the dinosaurs died in vain if we're not using their gas. If we're not using fossil fuels, then we're just fucking... I'm confused about what fossil fuels are, though. Like the oil rigs that your boys are spearfishing off of, that's not all fossil fuel, is it?
I think it is, yeah.
That's all fossil fuel? There's that many dinosaurs that died like deep in the ocean that they're fucking just siphoning off. They're fucking... There's just a pit of dead dinosaurs?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know.
How the hell does it work? And aren't cow farts just like as bad as cars? Or we don't know.
Methane. It's bad.
Cow farts?
Cow farts are what's really, it's your fucking hunger for steak that's keeping the environment bad, not my Hummer H2.
Exactly.
My Hummer H2 is not doing shit compared to the fucking...
Having a Hummer in New York City would be the worst thing imaginable.
It's like wider than the streets.
Yeah. Parking on that.
Oh my God.
People would have to be driving on the curb to get around your car.
My buddy in middle school, his parents got one, and it was, Maine. So it was the most baller car in the whole state. And we would ask them to drive us to dances in it.
Yeah.
And it was an H2, a yellow H2. And we go over to his house before the dance, and especially for the Halloween dance. And we would go, he had a lot of sports jerseys. And we would always go into his jersey closet and pick out a jersey to wear. And he had an authentic Keyshawn Johnson Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey. This was the year that Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl with Warren Sapp and
2001? No. Yeah.
Was it then?
2002?
That sounds right. That sounds about right. Yeah. So I wore that jersey, and boy, I fucked a lot of girls.
Yeah, girls can't like get enough of a rare jersey.
No.
Oh, dude.
The
When they
bitches
feel-
love a rare jersey.
When they feel the actual stitching of the number,
Yeah.
you know,
They
it's not
flock.
it's not screen printed, nor is it that middle tier jersey, which is, you know, piece of shit.
Right.
The swingman jersey, I think they called it.
Yeah,
It was the authentic jersey, and you could run your fingers down the number, and it felt like
Rare.
that couch a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
That's why I had to like lock away my Mac Jones Patriots jersey. Because you can't buy those anymore.
Well, and it's friendship enders among women because
Right.
they'll fight over you. They turn into chimpanzees.
Yeah,
Fighting for the alpha male once they see a really rare jersey.
a rare jersey like that
That's for the women.
will get them to tear. It'll just it's the end of feminism in general. I spent months mowing lawns and feeding Lydia Schroeder's cat to save up enough money to buy an authentic LeBron James jersey.
Ooh.
Which, because I was going to see LeBron play in his rookie year against the Celtics at the Garden, and I went, and the
Crazy.
team I was there 2 hours before the game for the shoot around, and I remember Darius Miles signed the jersey, and I don't think I was really trying to get his autograph. And I remember this guy to my right goes, "What are you doing?"
yeah.
Because then the only way to actually make the jersey worth it would not only be I had to get LeBron's autograph, but I had to get the whole team.
Yeah.
Whole
Be
team.
a Cavs signed jersey, not just
I
a
got
Darius Miles signed LeBron jersey.
I got
Actually, the bitches might like that because that's rare. That's
That's
rare.
rare.
The
Yeah.
LeBron in and of itself,
Yeah.
like that's kind of bait.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might see a couple of those,
he
but
used to go like this after he would dunk.
yes.
I got every single player on the Cavs autographs except for LeBron James.
And where's that jersey now?
Hanging in my childhood bedroom closet.
Oh, in the closet, not
It's
even framed.
filled
You don't
with
even
shame.
have that thing out.
No, I can't. It has every autograph except LeBron's.
But you
it's
can
a
still
LeBron jersey. It's like he died, and then the rest of the team signed it to send
You
to
should
his
just
daughter.
forge it. If you have if you have like 20 signatures and all of them are real, no one's gonna notice one fake one.
Or get it to LeBron.
Could we do that? Do you think we could get LeBron's autograph? That would
Yes.
fill a major
Absolutely
piece in
not.
my life. And the other part that's missing is I have
Absolutely not.
like the state quarter map, and I have like 3 states missing.
Oh, dude.
That's also in my childhood bedroom.
I have a book of every state quarter in my childhood home. Not just one for every map. I have like maybe 150 of each state quarter.
What?
Yeah, I have books of each one.
What? That's a lot of
Jesus
money.
Christ.
Yeah, it's
Nerd
worth-
alert.
We could have a lot of time at
Nerd alert,
It's
bro.
called an investment, dumbass. You guys are on Bitcoins. I'm on regular
We
coins.
should go,
I'm
go to an
collecting just
arcade.
good old fashioned coins.
go to an arcade or a penny candy store.
Which one do you need? Which ones do you need?
I can't even remember.
I got you, bro.
I'd have to look.
I'll go Thanksgiving. I'll stop at home and I'll collect the ones you need.
That's very
No
Jenny.
problem.
Very Jenny with your pennies.
Yeah. Oh, it's no problem. I'm happy for you to complete your collection.
I think I care more though. I do care more about the LeBron autograph.
Well,
That
yeah,
is
it's not
missing.
like
That's a
worth
tough one to
25
get.
cents.
I have
Especially now. I mean, you could have pursued that for like 5 years after you missed it, and you would have had a better chance of getting it then than you
No.
would now.
I think Big Cat could do it. He could figure it out
Get a LeBron autograph?
if he told him the story.
When is Big Cat going to be in a scenario where he's going to have time to explain that story to LeBron James?
Just Big Cat seems to know everybody.
But he would have had him on part of my take. if he
Yeah.
knew him.
Well, that is a much bigger commitment of time than just handing him a 19 out of 20 autographed LeBron jersey.
You got to be one of those adult autograph seekers who huddle outside of team
Yeah,
hotels
with a child.
for 8 hours. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to like buy a
you have
That's
to
actually
get to
not a
find
bad
a
idea.
kid.
This would be a good piece of content. I have to hunt down
Hunting LeBron.
Hunting
Yeah.
LeBron.
It's a good way to get a restraining order.
Yeah, call it Hunting LeBron. After we talk about the Purge.
I
It's a
only
good way
need
to
it
never
once.
meet LeBron.
I'm not one of the professional autograph seekers who's going to get multiple. I just want one LeBron autograph on my authentic jersey, for which I worked very hard.
Yeah.
I mowed a lot of lawns, and that cat didn't eat quickly.
And cat food's disgusting.
She paid me. I'm not even making this number up. She was gone for a full week, and when I got back on the or when she paid me $5 for the week.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I was like, I don't know, 13, 12 or something, and they live next door. But
Yeah.
But at least give him a 20.
I was like, what the fuck?
$5.
I had to use a can opener to open the can of cat food.
Dude, when I was really young, I had to go like cat feed my neighbor's cat when they were away, and I remember I went into their house and it was like disgusting.
Yeah, cat people are the worst.
Dude, no, there was
Sorry.
like pans on the stove with like bacon grease in them still.
Ugh.
And I was like, I mean, I'm not a clean person at all, but even then I was like, this is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Just have the cat eat the grease.
Yeah, you're just leaving out pans of grease and like there's like open bags of chips everywhere. And they were gone for like a week. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Where did they go?
I don't know.
That's foul.
I was probably 12 or something.
The
when that
idea of
happened.
coming home to dirty pots and pans after traveling for a week gives me huge anxiety.
Well, that's just someone who's not taking care of their landscape.
The cat people now, they don't even need to like live with the cat because it's all automated. There's cat feeding machines that like
Yeah.
they just feed it on a schedule, and
Oh, yeah.
you could just be away for like fucking months at a time.
Yeah. They have like, and they have like the litter boxes that like clean themselves.
What do cat people want? Just like want for like once every week, like the cat to like rub its head on you, and then you're just satisfied.
Yeah,
Just get a
probably.
fucking beanie baby. Fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I wouldn't hate having a cat.
Then get one.
I don't want one. I want one, but I don't want to have to deal with like the stress.
But there is no stress. That's the point of a cat.
Yeah, but I travel too much.
I mean, you can leave them for 3 days, right?
Yeah, but I travel for more than 3 days a lot.
You can leave them for more than 3 days.
Someone could go over to your place and do whatever needed to be done for the
Yeah,
cat.
Or just get the automated machine.
true. I could do that. It
Or-
would definitely ease my fears of the mice.
I think, oh, yeah. I also think it would be good for you to have a companion like that. It might really change who you are, you know?
No.
You'd have it there on your side, it sort of, while you're playing your video games, soften you a little bit.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You could name it
Companionship.
after a video game character or something.
Yeah. Soap.
Soap is a hilarious cat name. You should get a cat named Soap.
Soap is a character from the Modern Warfare campaigns.
Of course. We should get a you should get a cat Scott, a little mascot.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Just have it for the show.
Yeah.
We should have a studio cat.
We should just have a cat in here. Never leaves this room.
Just lets it stray
We
around
could
the
call
office.
it Cat Bev.
Yo, it's kind of good. I mean, he might get you a LeBron.
Ooh, Pat Bev could get me LeBron. Maybe.
Maybe.
How tight are they?
I mean, they played together in the Lakers.
Ah, who's the closest person that we know to LeBron?
I think you could get Andrew Schultz to get you a LeBron signature.
No.
No? I feel like he's really in with like the black community. He could have like 50 Cent ask LeBron.
Fuck.
You could get like Lil Dicky to get you a LeBron.
Do you know Lil Dicky?
Of
No,
course you do.
I don't know him.
Well, you're closer
You're
to
one phone call away from knowing him.
Yeah.
We could get to Little Dicky.
What's your degrees of separation from Lil Dicky?
I mean, doesn't Kevin know him? Haven't they had him
Exactly. There you go.
There we go.
And you shot something with Kevin yesterday.
And there we go.
on? Oh, I know Schultz knows Little Dicky, and
See what I'm saying?
We're right there.
Yeah.
Little Dicky could get to LeBron.
I don't know why we think that Lil Dicky could get to LeBron.
Why
Well,
wouldn't he?
You guys threw that out.
That was
there.
Roan. I didn't throw that
Why
out
wouldn't Lil Dicky be able to get to LeBron? Doesn't he like comment on his like,
there. Are Lil
albums
Dicky
and
and
shit?
LeBron
or wasn't
friends?
LeBron on Dave or something like that?
I don't know. He
I'll tell
was.
you who could. I'll tell you how we would do it. We would go through LeBron's agent,
Rich Paul.
Rich Paul, who probably knows Erica. would be my guess, or Dave or something.
Okay, Dave and LeBron
But
are not friends.
Dave and I are not friends. I'm friends with him, but he's not friends with me.
But doesn't Dave hate LeBron? And I'm
And
sure
me.
LeBron has seen that.
Oh, right. So then we're not going to use Dave.
Yeah, you don't even really want Barstool involved in this.
Why not? It's going to be content. We're going to sell it.
Because LeBron probably hates Barstool.
Well, we'll sell it
For like
to some...
20 years, Dave has been attacking LeBron.
That is a wrench.
I think this is doable, though. All the things that people at this company get to do. I saw fucking...
I think your
I
go-to...
saw-
Marty
I think
Mush can
honestly,
return a serve from Carlos Alcaraz. I can get LeBron's autograph on a childhood...
I think your best bet is to go
unfinished
through
business.
Mantis.
Yeah, you gotta.
I bet Mantis weirdly like has LeBron's phone number.
Yeah, Mark, just call LeBron right now.
The amount of like things that people at this company get to do. I saw Frank the Tank walking out Morgan Wallen with Theo Vaughn,
yeah.
and it was Frank the Tank walking out Morgan Wallen with Theo Vaughn and Max Crosby for the
Yeah.
Vegas show.
Wow.
I bet Frank could help you out. I would go if I could narrow down your top 5 routes.
Mantis, Frank,
Mantis number 1, Frank number 2, Andrew Schultz number 3,
Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky. Well, no, because Schultz
and Lil Dicky,
are
same
in
person.
They're
You think
tied.
Shane knows him?
Shane, I was gonna throw in there, just because, like, yeah, probably,
Shane might be able to get to him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bailey,
ooh,
Carlin,
Bailey,
Kevin
'cause
Bonner.
Kevin
Those are
Bonner.
my top 5.
Kevin Bonner through
Tom
Brady.
2
But-
goats. I mean, they probably have weekly meetings.
Did you see the thing at Michael, or was it, what party was it where Tom Brady came up and he didn't dap up LeBron. He went up and he tapped Savannah on the shoulder.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, that's family.
If you know
That's his
Savannah, if you go right to hit your sister
Yeah.
instead of going to LeBron,
Yeah.
that means that you're plugged in.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Savannah?
Wifey.
Okay.
Oh,
So
sure.
now you just jeopardize the entire
You said
operation.
you said sister. That's why I got confused.
I'm saying that's Tom Brady's
That's Tom Brady's sister.
Sister.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
I'm
That's,
sorry. That's what threw me off. I was like, I thought that was LeBron's wife, but I didn't. Then that made me think that they were related.
have you ever seen the clip of J. Cole at a basketball game talking to Dwayne Wade? And when the conversation's over, he daps up Dwayne Wade. And then he goes to Gabrielle Union. And then he also daps up Gabrielle Union. And every 6 months, it'll go viral because people are like, see, fellas, this is how you like treat a lady by dapping her up.
Yeah.
But or like this is how you make a man not feel uncomfortable around a woman by dapping her up.
Tell you what, if someone dapped up a girl that I was seeing, I don't know. I'd rather that they lay their penis across her forehead.
Yeah, what the fuck? They can't just give a Christian
that's-
side. He couldn't give her a Christian side hug.
A
Yeah.
perfect dap. What are they
Yeah.
practicing that?
Yeah.
That's what. And it's a clean dap too.
Yeah. Damn.
J. Cole dapping up Gabrielle Union. You got to check it out and get to the bottom of it. I don't understand that why people think that that's better than just like a light side hug.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You gotta give a light hug to a lady.
Dwayne Wade is very highly respected. I'll tell you that much.
Except for by Matt Walsh.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do. The dude from the dude who has like video, like makes movies about why trans people aren't people or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't.
That doesn't even narrow it down. That's like 10 million people.
Yeah, that's
There's
half.
probably multiple dudes named Matt Walsh that make videos about how trans people aren't people.
Yeah,
Like
Most
in
common
New
thing.
York City, there's probably 10 of them.
Yeah, definitely. But those people aren't fans of Dwayne Wade.
Fair enough.
And they're probably not fans of LeBron either.
We were at the Celtics. I was at the Celtics game. I don't know, a year or two ago, and I don't remember who they were playing, but they were playing the Knicks, and Dwayne Wade was there at the game. And at one point in the fourth quarter, he got up and left, and the whole section cheered for him.
Yeah.
Got up.
And he didn't
Stood
play
up.
for either of the teams.
Yeah. You could argue he played for a huge rival
Right.
because all those years that the Celtics, they were playing against the Heat in the playoffs, and that was the LeBron super team.
Yeah.
08, 09.
Yeah.
You see Caitlin Clark got a standing ovation in Chicago?
Why is that significant?
Bruh. Do you follow ball at all?
No. No.
Because the
women's ball, not to be an
Fever, the
asshole.
Fever and Sky are rivals.
She
She got a standing ovation in enemy territory because she dropped 30.
And she's the white female Dwayne Wade, basically.
Exactly.
I didn't get all swept up in that stuff.
Dwayne Wade is a fine piece of dark chocolate.
He is unbelievably good looking. Yeah. Yes.
He's 90% cacao and fucking 100% delicious.
He's healthy. He's actually healthy. He's that level of delicious chocolate that is healthy at some
All right,
point.
so maybe we get LeBron's signature and then we just try and throw in Dwayne Wade as a little side action.
He didn't play on the Cavs, though.
It doesn't matter.
It's that team.
No one's gonna
He
be like,
played on
okay,
the
you got all
Cavs.
the
Do you
Cavs.
know how many fucking
No one's gonna be like, you got all the
lawns I'm gonna have to
Cavs
mow
and
to go
Dwayne
get a
Wade.
throwback Heat jersey that's authentic?
But I think you just added on. No one's gonna be upset about that.
It's a little bonus.
Like if you had all the Cavs and Tom Brady, no one's gonna be like, well, I don't want Tom Brady on here.
And the bitches would love it because of
Yeah.
how rare it is.
It's the
If
most
you got all
random
the Cavs
assortment of
and
people.
Dwayne Wade, that's
Darius
huge.
Miles, Dwayne Wade, Tom Brady.
Who do you guys think are the finest brothers in the NBA?
Not Pat Bev, that's for
That's a
sure.
good question.
Just kidding.
Kelly Oubre is a fine brother.
I think Steph Curry's pretty handsome.
Is it because of his success, though?
No, I think it's his eyes, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
His gaze,
His eyes are a crazy color.
Beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
baby blue.
We'll never see brothers with
Steph
some
Curry
baby
with just
blue
those
eyes.
beautiful baby blues.
Who's the Jesse Williams or Jesse? What's his name? Jesse
Oh,
Williams.
yeah, that guy.
He has. He's a fine brother with beautiful eyes.
Yeah, I don't watch enough NBA. I don't watch enough NBA to know who the hottest dudes in the NBA are.
I thought
Seth
we were
is
talking
giving
about-
me shit for not knowing the Liberty and the fucking Hawks or
Yeah,
whatever.
you don't know the sixth
The
string
Fever, bro.
bench players in the WNBA.
Guy can't even name
one hot NBA
one
player.
hot NBA player. Do you even?
It's crazy
ball,
to not
dude?
know that Caitlin Clark just dropped 30 in Skytown.
Sky Cargo. Damn, we're such a fucking sports podcast.
I mean, she's rookie of the
love
year,
it.
and now some of us are talking about maybe even MVP of the league.
Stephen A. Stephen
Yeah.
A. Bailey Carlin.
She's in the conversation now.
Is there any chance that her team wins the championship?
They've won the last 8 out of 10 games.
Because Dave bet on them big time, and it's a big bet.
Yeah, what do you bet, like 100,000 on them?
I don't know.
but
that
to
what his
win
units
like
are?
fucking 15 million.
Yeah, because they were not even close to. They were like,
On the DraftKings Sportsbook, you can see how much he bets on every bet.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, I got to check that out.
it's depressing.
I want to match. I want to match his units.
Go blow for blow.
Yeah.
Go M for M with Dave. Damn.
No, I'm gonna try and stick to micro bets during NFL this year.
I like this. Just like love of the game, fantasy football.
Well, I've
micro
realized
bets.
that winning a $5 bet feels the exact same as winning a $50 bet.
Well, you need to win 3 $5 bets to get a fucking Subway footlong these days.
Yeah, but I'm never actually doing anything with the money that I win.
I'm just saying $5 footlongs. Glenny Balls was fucking making a stink in the office. They're $14 now.
Yeah.
$5 footlongs. $14.
Price of bread. Price of bread went up.
I think I'm probably gonna put
Price of yoga
$100
mats.
in my account, and then I'm gonna have that last for the first 5 weeks of the season.
Bro, I went fucking 4-0 on first college football Saturday.
Really?
Felt so good.
I lost all my bets. I'm never betting it. Until I was talking to Tyler about that. I said
You didn't bet on state? Why would you not just bet on state? Bro?
No, I did, but I do parlays. I'm a fool.
You're a fool.
But no, I'm not. I'm not betting on college football the rest of the. I only bet first week because I was just excited to watch football. But
Are you
now
guys
that-
in on
now
the?
that NFL's back?
Are you guys in on
Yes.
the anytime touchdown or
Yep,
on the
yep.
touchdown scorer parlay?
I took Zay Flowers week 1.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
What are his odds?
Plus 175.
That's pretty good.
Where is he now? The Chargers?
No, Baltimore.
Zay Flowers. I was thinking
Do
of.
you even
I was thinking
watch
of Gus
ball?
Edwards.
You're thinking
Guy?
of Gus Edwards.
Where's Gus Edwards now?
Chargers.
Chargers. See, that's someone that you don't even know who Gus Edwards is.
You have nothing to stand on after that error.
You exposed yourself.
You cannot. You need to take a timeout.
Zay
before you
Flowers is a
come
tight
back at
end,
me.
right? TE.
God, no.
Or
He's
is he
a
a
fucking.
WR?
He's a tiny WR.
Are you fucking serious, bro?
Jesus Christ.
Are
bro.
you fucking
Bruh.
Bill
serious?
Sats exposed.
Bruh.
I don't pay attention
Tyler,
to
can
the
we clip
Ravens
this?
because I know that they're going to choke every year.
He's-
They don't have it in their bag. Just kidding. I'm going to Baltimore in October. I take that back.
Where are you performing?
The Port.
It's fun. It's great.
Oh,
DePort.
great
Go
spot.
to Thames Street Oyster House right around the
Definitely
corner.
gonna have to check that out.
Go to there.
Thames Street Oyster.
Did I tell you that they the whole block
Yeah,
lost power
power.
while I was there?
Yeah, I remember you showing me
It's
that.
Not great.
Yeah.
We started the show a cappella in the dark. The whole
Screaming?
audience,
Yeah.
sold out show, darkness, no microphone.
Fuck a beat. I go a cappella.
Just holding the microphone under your, or holding a flashlight under your face like a spooky story.
So I was recently upgraded to Delta Diamond.
That's what Schultz said. He did that at Helium in Philly. Remember when he told us that story on the Yak?
Yeah.
That they lost power and he did the whole show by like candlelight.
And then LeBron just smiled and
Yeah.
fucking
LeBron was in the back.
LeBron smiled on
Howling.
stage and lit up the room.
You ever see the video of Kevin Hart? I think it's his first special, and the whole Cavs team is there. He's shooting it, I think, in Cleveland, and
No, I
Shaq,
don't
when
think I've
Shaq
seen
was
that.
on the team,
Oh, damn.
and he does a bit. He's just riffing.
Are you sure it's not Def Jam Comedy All-Star Week?
Shaq was in the audience
Shaq
for
was
that.
there.
But
I
this
know
a
that
different
is
thing.
what he ran though, but this was Kevin Hart's special, the one where he talks about, my mom told me to tell you to mind your
the
damn
teacher.
motherfucking business, bitch.
Yeah.
Long titty, no nipple, having bitch.
Yeah.
It's a special that launched Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
and
I remember watching that when it came out.
He talks about how when Shaq falls during the games, it's the funniest thing he's ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
And LeBron helping him up, and then the whole Cavs team is laughing so hard that they're standing up.
Yeah.
And like, it's so funny.
Making Shaq laugh must be one of the top 5 experiences a human could.
What about cum?
Yeah, making Shaq come.
Making him cum.
Making him come from laughter must be so fucking gratifying.
Do you think you could get him close and then like power wash the rust off an old bicycle with his load?
Oh my
Probably,
God. There's no doubt in my mind. You could probably do a whole deck.
I bet he has a super average penis.
No,
Yeah.
there's no way.
I bet it's huge, but like for his body, I'm sure it's just normal.
Proportionately average.
Yeah. I'm sure it's like 9 inches.
Who could we go to find how big Shaq's cock?
Who's our
Lil Dicky?
closest?
I mean, I'm sure if we talk to Andrew Schultz, we could somehow get in on that.
If we asked Bailey Carlin, we could get to the bottom of it.
22 foot.
Triple E, size 22 Triple E. Yeah.
Yeah, he could fit a tank of gas in
Damn.
his shoe.
That's almost triple my foot size.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, if I bought shoes for Shaq in fucking Morocco,
Yeah.
that tag would be like size 140.
Yeah.
You could use one as a suitcase.
Have you ever seen his shoes?
I haven't, but I've seen his handprint on a basketball, and I put my
Yeah.
hand up against it, and I felt like a girl.
I saw his shoe. I went to some, I think it was the Basketball Hall of Fame, and they have his shoe there, and it's in a glass box, and it was the size of my entire body at the time. It's
a canoe.
insanely big.
It's insane.
It's
You
like
just curl
this
up in
big.
it like a cat.
It's crazy.
That's all Sports Illustrated for kids used to be.
Yep.
It's just like pictures of Shaq's shoes.
Oh yeah.
I used to, I had a subscription to that for a few years. They had that comic at the very last page, Buzz something. It
Yes.
was great.
Yes. Those are great magazines. My childhood bedroom is covered in posters from there.
And
And
then,
it's untouched.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like
I
a
had
bunch
that
of
of posters
too,
from there too.
but then I grew up and I subscribed to Slam magazine.
very nice.
And I would flip first to Scoop Jackson's column at the very last page.
the only magazines I ever
Scoop.
subscribed to were, I think I definitely had Sports Illustrated for Kids. I know I had that, and
you
then
had Home and Garden, I'm pretty sure.
and then I had I had the rap one. I had the XXL.
Cat Aficionados Weekly.
I used to go and buy the XXL magazines.
Because your parents wouldn't let you get it.
No, just because I thought they were cool.
You were a Source household.
Like I had the freshman class. I had all of the freshman class ones.
Wasn't that the source?
XXL did freshman. Source
Oh.
was its own. Source was also a good magazine. There was an article about me in the Source magazine one time,
Whoa.
and I cut it out and I gave it to. I like framed it and gave it to my mom.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
wrote
sick.
a note.
I would do
But
the
it was
same
like
thing.
way after like print magazines were like relevant because they were like writing about me. it like had no meaning.
Well,
My
all
mom
those
was like,
magazines, like XXL, would come out like once a year.
all right. No.
Like they wouldn't print that magazine every week.
Was there another one called Vibe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
I think Vibe and like Ebony were more like black lifestyle
Oh, okay.
magazines.
I was very in on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cigar aficionado.
Harry, your vibe is here. And then I'd run downstairs.
Winnie Harlow's on the cover.
Oh, look, the February issue of Vibe.
I'd run downstairs with my cornrows in.
You'd ride your hoverboard down the stairs.
Give me that magazine there, you devil woman.
Jamaican.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Yeah,
You spoke that
You
way.
had a patois in your preteens.
It's a young. What's the? Tom
Where's my
Hanks'
cereal and milk?
Tom Hanks' son Chet? You were
Yeah.
young Chet Hanks in the making.
He's great at it.
By the way, did you guys watch?
Why didn't you cut the crust off my PB&J? What were you saying? I'm sorry.
That's okay. That was worth it.
I couldn't.
That was better than when he does those.
I couldn't leave a little bit of patois on the table.
No, I love that.
Did we see the what?
Did you guys see that show Your Honor with
Cranston.
Cranston?
No, but I've heard it's good.
I thought it was terrible.
Okay, good, because a bunch of people were telling me it was good, and I looked up the reviews, and I was
thought
like,
it
I
Season
know
one?
Absolutely awful.
it's a
Season
mini
one?
series, right?
Yeah,
I
season
like
one.
season
No,
one.
they've made a second season.
Uh,
I thought it was fucking unbearably
dude,
bad.
if a show has below like a 7.5, it's never good, because shows get ranked way higher.
Yeah.
I was just talking about Trailer Park Boys. Trailer Park Boys is like an 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
What did you dislike about it?
I mean, it's just, you know,
It
they
was like-
ran out of, they clearly committed to too many episodes and then ran out of ways to.
The first season
keep
was a
the
little
plot
bit all
going.
over the place. Like the judge would just like run through the city and like stumble upon the person that like
Yeah.
it was just like the most serendipitous shit would happen. And then that show also midway through, it was during COVID, so midway through everybody was just wearing masks and they didn't explain it.
Yeah.
And then people just stopped wearing masks in the middle of it. They didn't acknowledge it at all, but everybody just randomly was wearing masks.
I thought the coolest thing about it was New Orleans, just seeing New Orleans. But other than that, yeah, Bryan Cranston to me is too good of an actor to play a shit role, and I thought he was underused. And it
You
was
probably got a bag for it.
yeah, absolutely he did. But
What kind of bag you think we're talking?
20 mil.
That's what I was thinking too. 20.
to see him go from Hal and Malcolm in the Middle to Mr. White and Breaking Bad to playing Lyndon B. Johnson and like all these amazing roles he's
Yeah.
had to then this show, which
I liked Your Honor though.
you did okay.
I think this is
think
kind
it was
of
my
this
mom
is
that told
my
me to watch.
friends. Honestly, I like that you guys hated it, and you see, I don't attack you guys for liking it.
Yeah, but Sass
disliking it.
hasn't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
You got to break the tie and
I'd
watch
be-
this
I'd be
entire
interested
series
to-
for hours.
Yeah, I'd like to hear what you'd think about it. I mean, the premise is brilliant. It's a good premise for a show. It just felt thin to me.
I'm kind of over the court case movie shows.
I thought the
Presumed innocent?
the
I
bad
thought
guy
pres-
wasn't scary
Chet
enough.
Hanks is in it.
That's why I brought this up.
Really?
Yeah, Chet Hanks.
Did
is
you guys
in it.
watch Presumed Innocent? with
I'm from
Gyllenhaal?
New Orleans.
Did you like it?
Thought that was pretty
I
good.
thought it was some hot mid.
Yeah, hot mid is
Yeah.
right. B flat.
I
B.
thought it was bad. I
maybe
didn't
B
enjoy it.
minus.
I thought it was so predictable the entire show.
You knew who did it?
I knew it was gonna be one of the kids. It's all, dude.
Ooh.
The thing is, when you watch,
Wait a minute. We need to fucking do a trigger warning. That's a big spoiler.
Oh yeah. Well, who gives a shit? Show's awful. Don't watch it. Yeah, I guess I knew who it was gonna be.
It was the kids, right?
No, we'll bleep that or something.
No,
But
I didn't watch it. I don't even know what it's about.
the if you watch enough of those crime shows, those miniseries thrillers, you know exactly what's gonna happen. Like I
didn't
knew.
know. I didn't know.
I knew, like, it's going to get to the end, and then you're going to be like, it's going to be the last episode, and you're going to be like, oh my God, it was this person, and then right in the last minute, it's going to change to be someone else. It happens in every single one of those shows.
Did you watch Broken something pieces? Shattered
Broken Glass?
objects? Shattered objects.
Sharp Objects?
Sharp objects. Amy Adams.
Yeah.
That twist I did not see coming.
No, but that's a great show.
That twist left me like out of breath.
But that's the same person that did, what's it called?
Spook.
She was
That's the same-
dead the whole time.
You're thinking of Sixth Sense.
That's the same author that did Gone Girl.
Yes.
So that's like a good writer. It's not just some
Yeah, but that book
person
wasn't as
who's like,
good
let's
as
make
Gone
a
Girl.
thriller.
I don't
Did you
think.
read it?
No, I just
So I read the
was,
first half.
She wrote it
And then I
before
realized
she
it was
wrote
a
Gone
show.
Girl, and it didn't get much hype. She wrote Gone Girl. Gone Girl exploded, and then people went back and read Sharp Objects.
Isn't it crazy how many people write screenplays? Like, I feel like you could throw a rock and hit someone that writes screenplays, and yet the only screenplays that get made are adaptations from books, remakes of old movies, or sequels to movies.
Well, I think that's like a big thing right now. People
But-
don't like that.
But lots of people, well, first off, that's all that gets made.
Yeah.
If you look at the
'Cause
box
it's
office this
safe.
summer. But like, there's so many people that write screenplays. Like, how are there not more great screenplays that are coming out that are getting
Because
written?
I think it's the studios don't want to take the like it's a much easier risk to take if there's a book that people liked to be like, okay, so the story is definitely good.
Yeah.
So now we just have to make it into a show, and people are gonna like the story.
I got trapped in a fucking chick flick. It was an adaptation of a book. It was called It Ends With Us.
I've heard of it.
Oh my
Who's in that?
God. Lively.
Blake,
Blake of the Year.
that bitch.
Lively.
Don't people hate her
I don't
Right
think
now
so.
they do, yeah.
Really?
because she's pregnant?
No, she did
Oh,
something
yeah.
about domestic violence that didn't sit well with
That was
people.
that movie's about domestic violence.
I think that's what it was. It was that she. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was. I don't know.
The movie.
She got something wrong about it, though. I know
The
that.
movie starts with her just being like, she like meets a guy on the roof, and she's like, "So what do you do for work?" And he's like, "Brain surgeon." And it's just like this female porn for like girls thinking that they're just gonna like be on the roof and like meet a brain surgeon, and she
Yeah.
immediately starts going into quirky girl mode and being like, basically talking like the little kid from Jerry Maguire, being like, "Did you know the human brain weighs like 7 pounds?" And it's like this girl fantasy of being a random girl who just like meets brain surgeons and is so quirky that she can't stop saying like off kilter facts. It is. It made my stomach churn.
Yeah.
I was scream laughing in the movie theater, getting dirty looks.
Oh, you went to the theater for
I
it.
saw it in the
You
theater.
went to the theater.
Wow.
I saw it in the
Do you have a
theater.
movie pass?
No, it was while I was in upstate New York, and bro, they're redlining the movie theaters up there. There's literally one half of the movie theater is like beautiful recliner seats for like the rich folk, and then the other side is just like regular old fashioned movie seats for the poor folk.
Interesting.
Wow.
You can literally they gerrymandered the movie theaters, and you can see who's rich and who's poor
Yeah.
right in there.
The movie theaters here are so nice that, like when I grew up, they didn't. None of the theaters around me were. I didn't even know they had theaters that had like the recliners and shit in them.
I don't think they did though.
Yeah, they
that's
might
a
have just
newer
not had
thing.
them, yeah, but
Yeah.
now I'm like I don't go to a movie theater that doesn't have them.
Nor would I. My
Yeah.
problem is it does make me a little sleepy.
Really?
Having my feet up, recline like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so nice.
I fell asleep in Alien Rom-Com.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
Just for like 5 minutes. I don't know. A lot of explosions were happening.
Yeah, the movie
And
was a little slow.
I still slept through it.
Not slow. That movie, I don't know. It was a good movie. I
You said a
enjoyed
lot
it.
of explosions were happening, and then you said the movie was slow.
It was just like it could have ended. I think 30 minutes earlier than it did.
Agreed.
Slow ass explosions.
I don't know. It was a movie that I was like, well, that was like it was worth seeing. Like I didn't regret seeing it,
Explosions are like the least slow thing.
but I don't think I would ever watch it again. Like I won't. I will never watch
Betrayal
that
is
movie
also
again.
a big one that's not that slow.
yeah, betrayal usually happens like that.
Twists, first kisses.
First kisses,
Um,
they really just happen like that. Usain Bolt running,
Revenge.
but it can be cold but not slow. It's swift when it happens, but it can take quite some time.
Slow burn. Slow burn.
I
Like
love-
salt burn.
That's the worst movie of all time.
No,
Yes.
you just are a deep-seated homophobe. You just are terrified of gay people. You quake in your boots when you
No,
walk
I mean it was
through
just a
Hell's
carbon
Kitchen.
copy of fucking Mr. Ripley.
Sass has not licked the bottom of a tub ever since that movie came out.
That movie was so bad, and
Yeah.
it enrages me that people pretend.
Mr. Ripley licked the cum first.
No, Mr. Ripley was like a good movie with an actual story.
Did Barry Keoghan, did he break up with Sabrina Carpenter? I was trying
I
to.
hope that she broke up with him.
Really? You
Yeah.
dislike him that much?
I hate him.
Big hog though. Good horn.
I hate him because of that movie, because of how bad it was.
Good horn on that guy.
Did you wait till the end of the movie and to see his wrench?
Yeah, I watched the whole movie. It was awful. I didn't enjoy a second of it.
And you didn't get a little bit He
The
didn't win you back.
entire movie, I was like, this is awful.
You think he was fluffing his horn before those
Probably,
scenes?
yeah. Probably wasn't even his real horn.
I bet
prosthetic?
it was his real horn.
Yeah.
God, no.
Yeah.
No way.
No way.
No way.
It's just like
You didn't like
it's just one of
Banshees
those
of
like
Inisherin?
freak.
I can tell when there's a fake horn.
Oh yeah.
It's just one of those freak
Yeah, I've got an eye for it.
A24 movies that are just like like it's just the whole movie is based on people leaving the theater being like, that was crazy.
Did you like
That was
Banshees
so
of Inisherin?
weird. What?
Did you like Banshees of Inisherin?
I didn't see it. Is he in it?
Yeah.
Skip.
Did you like did you like Dunkirk?
Hated it. It's my least favorite Christopher Nolan movie.
So you really
I watched that movie. I was falling asleep like a heavy sleep.
Even through the explosions?
Not even a not
That's
even
me.
not a 5-minute sleep, like one of those ones where your head's bobbing around.
snoring in the movie theater.
It was one of those because I hated that movie so
You wake
much.
yourself up with a snore.
I watched the movie at my apartment after Oppenheimer. Or no, I watched Oppenheimer and then I rewatched Interstellar and then I was like, let's keep this Nolan train moving. What have I not seen?
10 hours of movie.
I know. And I was like,
It
what
was
have I
probably
not
4 a.m.
What have I not seen? And I was like, Dunkirk. And I love war movies. It's my favorite type of movies. Watched it, awful.
Did
Harry
you like
Styles
1918?
Sucked. Yeah, it's 1917. And it's
1917?
great.
Did you
That
like
movie
that
was
one?
Awesome.
Did you like Hacksaw Ridge?
Oh, one of my favorite movies.
Interesting. Who's in that? Andrew Garfield?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You like him?
I love him.
Vince Vaughn. I didn't love Hacksaw Ridge.
I didn't. love
Vince
him.
Vaughn being in it was a little weird, but Andrew Garfield's great in it, and I
He's
love
good.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Did you like
Tick,
him?
tick, boom, bro. 30-90, 30-30-90.
I'll never watch that.
I would never watch
That movie
either.
is great.
What about
What a strange.
I loved
you
that
have.
movie. That movie was so good.
I couldn't predict what movies you would like and not like.
That's a
if my
fun
life
movie.
depended on it.
The songs in that movie are so good.
30-90, 30-90.
That's Lin-Manuel who wrote it. And it's based loosely
based
on
on
his
Rent.
life, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is it based off Lin-Manuel's life
I
or
don't
based
know.
off the guy? No, it's the guy, who wrote Rent. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
In the Heights is based off his life.
That's based off Lin-Manuel.
I think so.
I saw that with the original cast with Lin-Manuel on Broadway.
Yuck.
Yuck.
That guy sucks.
I liked it much more than I liked Hamilton. I'll say that.
There's a rapper named Immortal Technique.
I know him.
Yeah.
He could get us LeBron's autograph.
He went to high school with Lin-Manuel Miranda, and he used to like lock him in a dumpster.
Lock Lin-Manuel?
He would like he literally threw him in a dumpster in high school, which is
That's
like
crazy.
pretty indicative.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's indicative as hell.
That's so indicative.
Yeah.
That indicates so fucking much.
I'm surrounded by trash and I can't find my way out. Locked in a bin and it sucks in here.
Yeah, that's actually such a good Lin-Manuel Miranda impression.
Immortal
And then like
technique.
Broadway, then the Tony Awards would fucking nut themselves like Shaq power washing the deck.
Yeah.
Callback Central.
Stay up.
Stay the fuck up. We got to go to a movie together, just us guys, or maybe like a live watch of a movie.
Did you watch Oddity yet?
No, I can't.
Yeah, it's on streaming.
Now it's out?
It's been out since literally the Monday we left Cleveland.
The
is when it
times
came
when I
out.
was trying to watch it, it was not available.
It came out the Monday after we left.
Are you sure about
Positive, yeah. It's been out.
that? You sure about that?
Positive.
Give me my wife's out of town for the night. Give me
Boys night.
Well, give me a fucking movie because she never wants to fucking watch any movies unless Blake Lively's domestically abusing someone in the
Hate that shit, bro. Hate that shit.
Give me a surefire guaranteed banger of a fucking watch from any. It doesn't have to be new.
Guy
I'm telling you-
Ritchie's The Covenant.
I've watched that 12 times.
I'm telling you right
Watch
now,
it again, bro.
it's Mad Max Furiosa
No,
for me.
that's not really our speed.
Yeah.
That's more your kind of thing.
Mad Max Furiosa, I can't speak highly enough of that movie.
I saw him watching it on the plane, and it was a snooze.
It's better than Fury Road.
No, I don't think it's better than Fury
You guys
Road.
see Fury with Brad Pitt and Shia LaBeouf.
Fury's pretty good.
That movie is phenomenal.
They have
pretty
good hair. They
good.
have cool haircuts in that movie, right?
It's a World
Yeah.
War II movie.
Yeah.
I watched that movie in theaters.
John, what's his name?
I saw that movie with Bo in theaters,
saw it in
and he
theaters,
forgot his
too.
glasses, so we had to sit front row.
You were to describe everything that was going
Yeah.
on to him.
I was
Now
furious.
the Nazis are shooting at him.
Yeah, that movie is so sick.
It's pretty
Fury.
good. It's not my favorite
Isn't
one.
that movie
love
exclusively about having cool haircuts?
No, not at all.
Does Brad Pitt have the sides of his head shaved?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That entire movie was indicative.
That movie.
So indicative.
That's so indicative. That movie. Shia LaBeouf has that massive gash on his head. You know, it's real. He did it himself.
What?
Yeah, he was like, I'm not. That was when he was like, I think that was when he was like going crazy,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, I'm not doing makeup. I'm making this real, and he like cut himself.
John Bernthal's very good in that movie. John Bernthal's good in everything he
Oh,
does.
I mean,
Give me some backup.
that's so indicative.
Give
of
me
his
some
skills.
backup recos. I need
What's this? Why are we using this word all of a sudden?
What
fun.
word? Skills.
Indicative.
Because it's just like Sass's butt cheeks. Got a dick in the middle.
Indicative.
Give me some give me some other recommendations. Because I didn't like the first. I didn't really love Fury Road. I know people fucking loved it.
If you
I
didn't
thought it
love
was
Fury
fine.
Road, then you may not love this. I don't know. I loved it though. It's fucking cool. If you watch it on a big TV with like good sound, it's
Brother,
cool.
Have you seen his setup? He's
And I-
watching that shit on a big TV with good sound.
And I got Sonos since you guys have been over.
Oh,
You did?
No.
You get the sound bar? You get the full surround?
I have the bar with the 2 towers.
Ooh,
But
that
my
is
wife
big.
puts them in the fucking corner. I'm like, dude, for the surround sound, they need to be surrounding us. They
Yeah,
can't be
yeah,
in the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
over there. They should be behind us.
You know what you're doing wrong there is if you get rid of a wife, they won't say that to you anymore. I can put my
That was
speakers
why.
wherever I want
That was
once
the
I can
main
afford to
sticking
buy them
point.
again.
You need to win Survivor so you can get Sonos.
I'm going to tell Dave I need that money.
Remember when Sonos first came out and it was like the first time that people could like play music in a different room?
Oh, yeah.
I remember my dad got Sonos speakers and he'd be like in the bathroom and start playing music and he'd be like, "You hear that? I'm playing it from in here." And it would just be like annoying as fuck.
Yeah. I got a guy who's going to install some Sonos for me. I'm a little worried though because I'm hearing that the company's not doing very well.
That's probably
I would go
whenever-
with some Bose, to be honest, brother.
when companies
I think
aren't
it's
doing well.
Bang & Olufsen is the way forward. I don't
Never
know.
even heard of that, so probably.
I think sometimes when companies aren't doing well like that, I'm not sure if this is the reason, but their products are so good that they can't make money on them. Like the 2008 Ford Fusion,
That was
Ford
that
had
was
to
what I was thinking
discontinue.
of.
Ford
Yeah,
had to
they
discontinue the
discontinue
Ford
it. It was too
Fusion
good.
because the car is so fucking good
Yeah,
that they can't make cash on it.
What I don't understand. Why would that be the case?
cost too much money. Can't make the price too much higher because then no one's gonna buy it.
Oh,
Exactly.
oh, there's
Exactly.
not a big enough margin on the
Yes.
product.
Yes, they're not
Yes.
making good margins because the fucking product's so damn good.
I heard that Ford
Interesting.
was only making $15 on
On
every
the Ford
that
Fusions,
they
yes.
sold.
That they're losing money on
Yeah.
it, actually,
Yeah,
because of the sticker price.
Yeah, but
I could be wrong.
I could be wrong.
You
as
could be
well.
Bose man.
Bezos said we're gonna not make money for 20 years, and then he built biggest company in the world.
And then Elon Musk had twins with his secretary.
That's true, and named them,
Xylophone.
yeah.
Combination of letters and numbers.
Now, he only did that with one of his. He did that with Grimes. But imagine being like the rest of the brothers and sisters that are named like
Steve.
John.
Yeah. What's up, FedEx? What is that? Cheaper by the dozen. They call the kid FedEx because they said he was dropped off.
That's funny.
Just not a movie I'm familiar enough
Steve Martin,
with.
bro.
I know.
Let's
But
get small.
again, there is one really funny scene in that movie where the kid shits all over the walls.
Yeah, so you are familiar with the movie.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You just
I heard
made,
about
you
it.
just
Someone
did
brought
like
this
a,
up
you
on
just
a
did like a
podcast.
deep cut movie scene from that movie.
I heard that scene's great.
Cheaper by the Dozen's a classic.
Canoe
Sad.
race. They go on the outrigger canoe and they do the canoe races across the lake.
Yeah.
I've heard about that too.
The original Cheaper by the Dozen was the classic.
Yeah.
Original one, not the.
Is there one
Steve
before
Martin one.
Steve Martin?
I think there is,
Who's in it?
or maybe I'm thinking of the book.
You know
Blake
what I
Lively's
love?
in it. Young
Speaking
Blake
about
Cheaper by the
river
Dozen would be
canoes,
the worst book of all time.
I'm
I
pretty
love
sure
the
it was.
joy on the face of that kid in the first season of White Lotus when he keeps escaping to do the canoe with the.
I never watched White Lotus.
You're an idiot.
You're tough, man.
You're a tough
hang.
How? We've been
We
talking
haven't
about movies.
aligned on a
We've been talking
single
about yes, we
fucking
have.
movie
We've been
or
talking about movies for the last
show.
30 minutes, and then you named one that I haven't seen, and all of a sudden I'm like, dude, I don't even want to be around you anymore. The funniest shit was when I said that I auditioned for White Lotus, and all of the Barstool fans were convinced that it was like between me and the dude that got the role.
Yeah, I remember that.
I literally sent in a tape. That's like me and 40,000 other dudes.
And the tape was so bad that you haven't gotten an audition since.
No, I did audition for a movie recently. Big one.
Let's go.
Nah, I mean, I didn't get it.
I'm saying the fact you auditioned.
Oh yeah, it was
Can you tell us
it
the
was
movie?
one line.
Can you tell us the movie?
Happy Gilmore too.
You did.
Yeah,
Did you actually?
yeah.
You did it.
I swear to God, I did.
You were the caddy?
No, that was like I literally had one line. I didn't get it. I think they already picked the people.
Really? Because Jenk said that he's still trying to get Frank the Tank as the role of the guy who heckles Shooter McGavin or
Oh,
heckles
really?
heckles Happy Gilmore.
He should get that. That would be sick.
Yeah. After he walked out Morgan Wallen in Vegas,
Yeah,
fucking
true.
anything could happen.
Anything's possible.
Leave those Broadway girls alone.
I don't know anything about Morgan Wallen aside from that he yelled the M word that one time.
And threw the chair off the deck the other
Yeah.
time. Rock
That's
stars
just-
can do
dude,
anything.
That's rock star shit.
Uh-huh.
Screaming the M word is rock star shit.
Did you see that?
Screaming the M word in anger. It's just country, bro.
Yeah.
That's country music.
I'm country.
Blake Shelton does that shit all the time.
Blake Lively does that shit all the time. That's why everyone's so mad at her.
She's lively.
It wasn't the domestic violence. It was the fact that she screamed the N-word while she did the domestic violence.
What was I gonna say? I don't remember.
There was that one something you were starting
That's
to say.
all I had.
There
I
was
can't
that
remember what it
one-
was though.
You're a tough hang, bro.
I am
Always forgetting shit.
I am a tough hang.
Tough hang.
Why did you have Negronis last night?
Just by yourself,
I met a guy,
just in the dark.
Yeah.
a very cool dude. I had a drink with a guy that I met on Instagram.
What?
I'm not even kidding you.
You're meeting people like crazy.
This guy's cool.
Your social wings are flapping.
Trying to be a little bit more interesting in my life.
You
don't
at the
have
stand
to be.
tonight?
You are interesting.
Me too. Couple Negronis.
No more drinking. It's
We'll
gotta
get there.
stop.
We'll
I
get
didn't
there
even
and
want
you'll
to
go,
drink
I'll
last
do-
night,
I'll
but
do
then
the
he
green
ordered a
line.
martini, and I was like, I can't
Yeah.
order a phony Negroni, which is what I wanted to have.
I went to Misi a couple nights ago.
We've heard it's great.
Fucking incredible.
Spectacular.
People said
So
that
indicative.
It's the veggies there that you have to get, and that the pasta's whatever. The pasta's just indicative, but the pasta's incredible as well.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's gotta be.
Made
Misi's
from
up there.
scratch. Oh,
Misi's in the conversation for Italian restaurant of the year.
absolutely.
You know what's been popping up on my social media a lot lately?
Do tell.
Hot dudes walking through populated areas with a camera behind them that records the reactions of
Of the
women
girls.
looking at them.
Yes, but almost always they're like in a country where prostitution is legal.
Exactly. It's I saw that one in Colombia with the 6'8" black guy who's really handsome.
Yeah,
I also think that if you zoomed in on anyone's face close enough as you walked by them,
They're looking
you
at
could make their face look, whoa, whatever. You know what I mean?
I want to recreate one of those where it's me walking down the street and it's like moms walking with their kids, like pulling their
They
kids to
grab
the other
them.
side of the sidewalk.
someone like short leashes their
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Well, you could just cover your front with blood or something like that and not show that.
I could just be the way I carry myself.
Yeah. You walking on a fucking right angle with your fucking shitty ass posture.
Yeah.
That guy's hands are covered in scales from a trout he beat to death.
You absolute monster.
Vision board, bro. This could be us one day.
I'm not a big car guy. I don't need a nice car.
Don't you have a Tesla?
Yeah, but I bought it.
Yeah, it's
I
like
bought
a
it
nice ass
used.
Tesla.
It's just 3. I bought it for $20,000.
Also, I heard Teslas
Not saying
now
that's not a lot, but it's not a
You said 20 grand?
$20,000. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
I paid
what-
for my car.
And with the tax credit, aren't new Teslas like 28 grand now?
Yeah, I think so. I bought it used.
You ever worry about that thing killing you?
Nope,
Really?
not really. What,
would be.
exploding?
Just like I've seen like they get in crashes and then they kind of just like take off.
Or like they do like
They try to flee
in
the scene.
2001 in Space Odyssey. It's like, how? I don't think I can pull over, Mr. Ellis.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
then
have
take
to
me for a
kill you.
ride. I am a passenger of my own life. I believe now at this point I no longer have the reins, and whoever's guiding me, let's see where it goes.
You're talking about God, bro.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You're talking about the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
I read
Gives
that
me
those are
peace
the
of
most
mind.
dangerous cars in the world right now.
That is the type of attitude that is, you're just trying, who told you that? A coal miner?
Yeah. That's exactly who.
A minor.
I had a when I did Providence last year. I was talking to some. There was a guy in the crowd who was he worked on wind farms
Yeah.
off of Martha's Vineyard or whatever, and then there was another guy who was a fisherman, and the fisherman hated the guy who worked on the wind farms.
Yeah.
And I was like, why do you hate him? And then he listed like 20 facts about how wind farms are actually worse for the environment, and the science is all backwards and it doesn't even work and all this. And I have no idea if that's true or not. But I was like, well, ultimately, what's the issue? And he was like, well, it's fucking up our fishery,
Yeah.
the hatch.
How?
I don't know.
Are they in water?
Yeah. They're
Interesting.
gigantic.
Oh, so they probably have to
And
they probably drop dynamite into the fucking water.
It
and
could
just
be, it
blow
could be
up a bunch
that,
of
and
fish.
maybe the swirling of the fan belt, whatever the thing, the blades somehow scares the fish away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But that guy was convinced, that they are not good.
I'm sure he's right.
I think that people that work in industries that are being disrupted by alternative energy sources are just balking naturally against them.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that alternative energy sources are bad.
Well, at least fishermen can get other jobs. I have a soft spot in my heart for people in coal mining towns because, in the middle of West Virginia, there's not a ton of industry.
No.
If there was a bunch of coal mining jobs and then the coal mines dried up because some fucking Washington, D.C. politician said that they don't want any more coal mines, it's like, okay, well, what are these people supposed to do?
Yeah. I don't know. I trust Elon on this one. Elon, I watched a speech he gave to a collection of truck drivers or something.
Yeah.
He was like, guys, it's over. It's just not going to work anymore. We have
Learn
to
to
do
code?
this. Yeah.
He told them learn to code?
Something
That's
like
crazy.
that.
That's so fucked.
And they were booing him.
The truckers were?
I think so. It was really interesting. He just stared them down and was like, you're out of your fucking mind if you think that we can continue to drive cars and trucks like
That's
this.
a perfect time to have Asperger's.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Zero
When
sympathy.
A
Yeah.
room of truckers are
Yeah.
fucking screaming at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
care.
over.
Yeah.
What is the noise they're
Find
making?
a new job. Jesus.
That's funny as hell.
Am I not being clear?
Yeah. But he just fully beat them down with it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was I don't know. It's kind of shocking. It was not a gentle letdown at all.
No, I'm sure.
Which is what politicians will do.
Yeah.
They'll be like, look, it's only going to delete 4% of your jobs, or you guys can learn to drive electric trucks or whatever. Elon was like, yeah, the earth is done if we continue to let you guys work.
Damn.
They should just stop the cows from farting for real.
I know.
They should have Elon go talk to the cows.
I wonder
It's over.
What is
Burps
the,
only.
What is the yeah. What is the feeling about Elon Musk right now? Because I know it's shifted so much over the last 10 years. What do you think the general consensus is about him?
I think it depends on who you ask. If you ask if you ask the Krasenstein brothers and Colin Rugg, then he's probably saved America. You know who those people are? The people right and left wing on Twitter who just make $1 billion a month by just posting the same video that everybody has already seen.
I'm talking about Billy Football.
Yeah. Talking about Billy Football.
I don't know them, but I guess that's what I'm wondering is politically who likes Elon Musk? Both sides hate him or both sides like him?
I don't know. I think it's
He's way
right
more
wing.
right wing now. He's very pro Trump now. Trump did a spaces thing.
Yeah. So, but that's then if he's espousing, alternative fuel sources, that's a pretty
Left wing thing to do.
agenda.
That's why I was surprised to hear that.
But that's always been his MO. I think he believes in. I mean, that's his company.
Yeah.
Well, he
Electric
probably just
cars.
hates the woke mind virus, honestly.
Yeah.
That's going around.
I mean, who doesn't?
People talk about COVID, these new COVID maps, that COVID's going around crazy. I haven't
Yeah.
seen the map for the woke mind virus.
That's why we did our draft through Sleeper and not ESPN.
Oh, yeah. Go woke, go broke.
Yeah, exactly.
What's Sleeper?
The
app.
software.
No, I know
we
that,
use.
but what is it? Why is it?
It's an alt-right fantasy football drafting program. That's why you can't draft any of the gay players. Nick Bozo was first round pick.
We did our fantasy football draft through Truth Social.
Yeah. Truth Fantasy. First round picks. Nick Boza, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
And then the quarterback who
Kupp.
only followed the white guys.
Drake May.
Did
It
you
is
guys
Drake May.
listen to Theo Vaughn interview Bernie Sanders and then Trump?
No.
I watched some of the Trump one.
I watched like 5 minutes of the Trump one.
I thought they were both great.
Yeah.
He just did a great job of just asking them questions and being funny.
I
on his
gotta
own.
wonder. I wonder how nervous he was.
Probably pretty nervous.
He's a guy who doesn't seem like he ever gets nervous, but he had to be nervous. For
what
that.
backstage at the Barstool like Nashville thing. We were just like chilling back there, and he's like, "Dude, I'm so nervous."
Yeah, but he always says that.
Well, then why? If he always says he gets nervous, why would you think he's a guy that never gets nervous?
No, I'm saying I wonder. I bet he was very nervous for those interviews,
Yeah,
but he comports himself with the same,
I mean, I would be
aplomb.
I'd be more nervous for Trump than Bernie because Bernie's not a candidate.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I assume
I
because
would be
Bernie, they just did it in
fucking-
his studio.
Terrified to interview Trump.
Yeah.
he's just talking about doing cocaine to Trump, and Trump's like, "Is that a brighter high? Is that a
Yeah.
bigger
No,
high?"
he goes. Oh, that's down and dirty.
Yeah,
And that's my point. That Theo Vaughn would still do Theo Vaughn to Trump.
yeah, because he was like, "That shit'll have you out on your own front porch."
He'll become an owl.
Yeah.
And it's like Trump walked out of Ali G interviewing him.
Yeah.
If you get too silly with Trump,
But Trump also said that
his son loved him.
Barron's a
Yeah,
big fan.
That
Yeah.
helped. Yeah.
But he did great with Bernie Sanders too. I thought.
No, I thought he was excellent. I just I'm surprised he had the comfort level to do and talk some of the kind of zany, crazy stuff that he says with anyone else.
And then Glenny Balls is going to be on next week.
Yeah.
Is that so?
No, he was
No.
on, he was already on though.
Glenny Balls following up the Trump interview is so funny.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
All right,
Well, this was fun.
Sass, you're done. All right, I guess we're all done then. No, we can end it early.
I'll be at Austin's Creek in the Cave September 19th, 20th weekend. I hope you guys will come to that. Lots of new stuff, new jokes. Tickets at punchup.live/Francis Ellis.
Please go watch my Don't Tell set, and my tour dates are available at lilsasquatchwebsite.com.
And September 14th in New York City, the nicest come through and see people compliment rap battle each other.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.